Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Naomi Sarah. I am a guide and a coach. I help people live a life that they love, and I do this by, um, through mindset work, through manifesting, through spiritual healing, and yes. Sorry guys, I'm like running a bit late today. I'm trying to find my notes and everything like that, but yes. So that's what I do. I don't know why it's so dark right now. Sorry, and don't mind my face. It's looking wild today. But yeah, welcome back. It is day 7. We've made it 7 days so far. So if you've made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. Congratulations. Keep it up. We still have some more to go, but it'll get better as we go on. Um, yes. What do I want to say today? Today is an interesting day. The energies are wild. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, as I'm sure you all have seen already. I'm not going to talk about it because, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot going on. So I'm really happy that we can come here today and just like ground and come back to our centers, come back to ourselves because the energy is wild. And, right now is the time that we really need to be meditating and coming back to ourselves instead of getting so caught up in what's going on in the world. Usually that doesn't do good for us at all. And when a lot of people are focused on something, it really amplifies the energies and everything behind situations, which is why when a lot of people are afraid of something, I try not to fall into it as well because it's just adding to that, it's adding to the energies, it's emphasizing it in our world, and when instead we could be focusing on things that we do want for ourselves, right? Instead of falling prey to the fear. So today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about something that happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, after our meditation, after our sit, I went for my walk, and I have not been walking very often recently. So, yeah, I went, caught the sunset. I found a cute little beach that I've never like seen before, so that was really nice. But as I was leaving and walking back to my car, I had a frog jump past me. And like I've been walking in that area for about 2 years now, and I've seen so many animals. I've seen turtles, rabbits, all different kinds of birds. I've even seen a turkey, right? But I've never seen a frog before. So, you know what I mean? Whenever I see an animal, I have to look it up. I have to see what the meaning is behind it. And it was very interesting that I saw that frog because when I looked up the meaning, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I will let you guys know what I found on the website. It pretty much says when frogs make an appearance as a spirit animal, he comes to remind us of our connection to the earth and the seasons. You may find yourself going through a time of growth and transformation, guided by the frog's alluring song. Another reason for frog's appearance could be your finances. When you're in a jam, frog spirit seems to loosen purse strings and bring a bit of wealth and luck as it hops along your path. The symbolism for this idea stems from the tadpole's similarity to male sperm. Sperm is a fertilizer which helps to bring about life. Hence, abundance of all types are accredited to frog's symbolic meaning. The frog as an animal spirit guide may be coaxing you toward a physical or emotional cleansing. Detox, cry until you find peace. Look for a mantra or chant aimed at purification and healing so you can sing with the frog back to wholeness. But remember, frogs can jump 50 times their own body length. You have the strength to swim through those murky waters, and frog spirit is there to help support you. So, what does this all mean, and how can we implement that into our lives? So if you guys are going through anything similar to me, and if that description kind of resonates for you, then maybe what I'm going to say next might be of interest to you. If not, then definitely meditate on it and see what your meaning might be. But for me, this is definitely significant because, like, I've been feeling like my emotions were getting a bit heavy, and I was kind of getting distracted a lot by work and by everything happening around me instead of coming back to my center and really working through my emotions like I learned to, using my tools that I've learned over the past 2 years. So that is honestly one of the reasons why I decided to even do this meditation challenge. It really was just to come back to my center and to, get back to regulating and experiencing and noticing my emotions like I did before. And also, like, I wanted to challenge myself too, which is why I'm doing this on live. And, this is totally out of my comfort zone, but I know that I want to work on my presence and, my ability to lead and do all this stuff. So, yes, that's why I'm doing this all live, because I could have just did it by myself, but I wanted to challenge myself. And yes, so another reason was that I stopped going outside. I had a lot going on. I had a pretty busy summer where I was traveling a lot and then working as well. So um that's a bit better. Okay. Where I was working as well. So I kind of stopped doing my daily walks. That is one thing that I wanted to get back to and that I'm trying to do. Not trying, that I am doing. But I feel like seeing that frog was another reminder and kind of like a keep going kind of thing, right? So, yes, walking and being out in nature really helps me to process my emotions as well. And oftentimes, like when I'm out in nature, it helps me to see things in a different light. It helps me to kind of get a deeper understanding of what I'm feeling or whatever I might be going through at that time. So, yes, I was also happy to see that frog because of the financial aspect of it, like the prosperity part. I've been pretty lucky so far. I'm usually able to like manifest money and like get things when I need them. I never don't have it, but I always get it right when I need it, kind of thing. So right now, it's a bit different. I think I just got off of my, I don't know, I'm off somewhere. So yeah, I feel like the finances are kind of getting to me now because with the interest rates rising means that my mortgage rises, everything's getting more expensive and my income is not rising, like, yeah, my income hasn't changed yet. So it's getting a bit tight and I'm getting a bit nervous about that. But I feel like this was a reminder to just let me know that, okay, things are going to start shifting. You're going to get that positive cash flow coming in, which I'm really excited about. And I'm going to keep thinking about that and meditating on it as well. And lastly, I feel like the frog is very significant for the time that we're in right now with the full moon coming up, which is all about releasing, purifying ourselves, cleansing, letting go of things that are no longer serving us. And one of the things that is significant about seeing a frog is that it kind of lets us know that maybe it's time for us to do some cleansing, to release some stuff, to let go and make space and room for new to come in. So, yes, physical and emotional cleansing. So, we can do this by taking spiritual baths or just a regular bath and just picturing that water cleansing our bodies, cleansing our spirits, and removing any negative energies, any stagnant energies, anything that is not ours, and anything we want to release as well. You can also do this by cleaning your house. So, cleaning your house moves things around. It kind of helps to shift energies, especially when things are stagnant or you're collecting a lot of, a lot of trinkets or different things around your house. That kind of blocks things. So that's something I'm going to do as well this weekend, is do a really nice clean of my house, get rid of some stuff that I haven't touched since I moved in, because there's a lot of them like over there in that corner. But I'm going to do that as well. You can also do some cleansing and some purging mentally by journaling, by crying, by screaming, by dancing, by moving your body, by going out for walks or exercising. All of those things are really great to remove like any stagnant old energy from your body, get those um, energies flowing, releasing any emotions that might be stuck and might be wanting to be released. That's another great way as well. So I'm going to be doing that too, some dancing and whatever I feel like I need to do. I'm just going to let it happen naturally. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say for today. So if you guys have seen any animals that might be significant to you, let me know in the comments. Let me know as well if you're watching the replay. Type replay into the chat. And if you're here live, welcome. Thank you for being here. So you can go ahead and grab your journal now. We're going to do a few journal prompts. And, what is this? We are going to journal a bit about releasing and all of that good stuff. So today is September 8th. This is 6/7. And the first journal prompt is going to be the same old. How are you feeling today? Let's do between 1 and 5. So how are you feeling today? Maybe you can write out any words that come to mind as well. Just, be honest with yourself. And number 2, what can you do to connect more with nature and the fall season? So are there any activities that you might try out that you'd like to try out? It doesn't matter if you do it or not, just anything you'd like to try. And whether that is just going for a walk or, I don't know, getting a pumpkin spice latte or something like that, connecting with the fall season and the end of summer, whatever that means for you, write it down. Any ideas you have. Number 3, what in your life have you been holding on to for too long? So that can be like emotions, maybe some clothes that you've been meaning to donate or get rid of, anything at all that you feel has been around for too long in your life. Number 4, let's write down, what positive change would you like to see in your life before the end of the year? So let's just choose one thing that you would like to see change in a positive way in your life before the end of the year. Okay. And last thing we will do right now, let's write down 3 affirmations to support your transformation. And that's number 5. So 3 affirmations, 3 positive affirmations that will help you to support this transformation, maybe support what you would like to see, you know, what we answered in that last question. So some examples could be like, I'm becoming more and more clear on what I want in my life, or I find new ways to experience joy every day. Whatever feels true to you that you'd like to see more of in your life or what you're already doing, definitely create an affirmation out of that. Okay, so when you are done, can you go ahead and get comfortable, whether you want to sit down on the floor or sit in a chair or lay down, whatever feels good for you. And I will get the music started, and you can just go ahead and close your eyes whenever you feel ready. Yes, we will close our eyes now. And take a few deep breaths in through the nose. Fill the lower abdomen, fill your belly with air, and release. We'll inhale again. Deep fill your belly with air. And we'll do an audible exhale this time. One more time. Breathe in and release. Now you can breathe normally through your nose, however feels comfortable for you. And just feel the support of the earth, of the floor underneath you. Release anything that came before this moment, and you can let go of anything that's coming later on. This is your time for you. As you continue to breathe, just feel your body relaxing. All the tension, all the stress just leaves your body with each exhale. And as you breathe in, filling your body with positive, loving, healing energy, feel more grounded and connected to your center, connected to yourself. It gets easier and easier for you to listen to your heart, to hear your intuition or your inner voice when it speaks to you. relax your jaw, your eyebrows. Release any tension from your shoulders, your legs, your hands. If you want, you can meditate on your affirmations that you just created. You can just think about those affirmations and how those words you wrote, you created, can help you to become the best version of yourself. And you know, find yourself thinking about what you need to do for your life, or what you have to do. Just place those thoughts in the river, if you're fishing, just watch them. Just come back to yourself, to yourself. any heavy emotions or feelings that you're ready to let go of. Just listen in that river. Just watch them. Make sure you're sitting up straight. noticing any ideas popping into your mind that might be significant for you. Jot them down in your journal. Maybe reflect on them later. When you're ready, you can go ahead and start moving your fingers and your toes. Gently open your eyes and just come back to this moment right now. If there is anything coming up for you during this sit, write it down in your journals, or you can, speak it out loud in a voice note if that's more comfortable for you. But for me, this is definitely what I needed today. I feel a lot calmer. I feel really good right now. And I'm just remembering something that I read this morning. I pulled a card from one of my favorite decks, and the message for today was divine guidance. And like at first when I read it, I was like, okay, yeah, divine guidance. Of course, you're always being guided, right, by your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever you believe in, God, the universe, guardian angels. You're always being guided and protected in your life. But, I didn't go much further than that. I just thought, oh, yeah, well, of course, I guess it's just another reminder. But as I was doing my meditation, I first was like seeing the letter 4. So I said, okay, for what? Like I was writing it down. For what? It could be like 4 months, for people, like what, for what? And then I continued to meditate, obviously. And then I saw like 4 versions of myself almost. I was sitting meditating just like we're doing now. But, 4 sides, there were 4 versions of me. There was like me now, past self, future self, and then like a higher self almost. And so now, I'm thinking about that and I'm seeing how that could be related to that card that I pulled today, where it's also another version of myself, my future self or my higher self could be guiding me and walking with me. And myself right now, as I'm doing my healing work, I'm healing my past self, the past versions of myself that didn't know better or, stayed in situations for too long or felt guilt and shame over any and everything. And as I do my work now, I'm healing those versions of myself, and it's like my future version of myself is also doing things that are healing me right now. And with all of those, my higher version of myself is leading us all. So, yeah, I'm going to continue meditating on that tonight, maybe doing some more journaling for myself, and just seeing what else that could mean for me. If you guys had anything that came up, write it down, do the same thing. Like, think about how it can relate to what's going on in your life right now, whether you need guidance in a certain area of your life. Just keep asking for support. You know, our guides, our angels are not going to do anything to change our destiny without us asking. We have to ask them for help and ask them for guidance and to show us the way, because they're not going to do it like I don't think they're allowed to just do it on their own. So we need to ask for that support. So if you feel like you need that support, definitely just ask. Even if you feel like, oh, this is weird, I don't think it's going to do anything. You can always keep an open mind, ask and see what happens. I feel like as long as you do it from a good place, a loving place, then nothing will ever go wrong. Things will only ever get better. So, yes. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this sit. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. If this is your first time joining, thank you for taking this time out for yourself. Thank yourself for doing this for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.